everybody! Welcome! Okay, I know you guys are saying, why is she starting a little bit early? Well, yesterday we started a little bit late, and I'm also afraid we're going to run into a bunch of storytelling. So, welcome guys, welcome. We are starting a little bit early, and we've got some people here already. We've already had Larry and Joker here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are doing alright today. And let's see here. We've got DC Jr. Welcome, welcome. And Dominique just noticed the new stream pic. The Rehthea has a strong chin. Well, thank you. Well, thank you very much. I mean, it's no like Jay Leno or anything like that. So, but welcome, guys. Welcome. Hope everybody's having a good day. This thing's already starting to make noise, but it is Wednesday. I've got my days all confused because, for one, I took the day off last Friday because I was sick, and Monday we had off because of Memorial Day. So my days are kind of like all up everywhere right now. But welcome, guys. Welcome. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I've already liked the video as well. Well, thank you, Joker. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. We've got Charlo here. He's down here, but he's not coming up here. Come here, Charlo. Come here. Come here. You want to say hi to people? He's like, no. I just want to lay down. Ugh. Like always. Ugh, got the fat cat. Got the fat cat. But I hope you guys are doing all right. I think we should go ahead and get started into the game just in case it takes forever. So let me go to this. No. Shh. We're not doing that. We're actually starting the game. Oh, goodness. But yes, I'm having a great day, Larry. Just very busy. Work. I swear I have like 15 designs I still have to do, and it's... I'm trying to get caught up. It's kind of hard when you only have one person. So... Fat cat, you just want to steal him. You can't steal my critter. Here's my baby. Here's my baby. Now, if you probably feed him, he'll probably be like, yeah, I'll go with you. Because that's all he wants is food. Food and warmth, that's all he wants. So, where I left you guys off yesterday, and I'm so sorry I had to do that. I was like, so, like, I went as far as I could before I was like, nope, I have to go. But we ended up hearing this short version of the story from Seven. He remembers who he was. He is a detective, and he has actually been looking for the kids that were done, or, you know, kidnapped from the experiment 9 years ago. Well, he was talking about, like, all this stuff. He ends up figuring out he's on the boat. He finds all these kids, and they were about to be burnt up in the incinerator. He was able to get them out, but while they were leaving, one of the kids says, my kid sister's not here. Where is she? And they go back, and we find out that Ace had grabbed her and stuck her back in the incinerator. And that's where we are right now. Hello, Kiki. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Yeah, he'll get that from me. I know what I'm doing while you sleep now. Oh, goodness. All right, so that is where we are. And Connie, or Akane, is stuck in the incinerator right now, and we're trying to get her out. This is back in the past. This is not right now. This is back in the past. 9 years ago. Hello, Renil. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? I already spoke to you today, but how are you today? I hope you are doing well. So that's where we are right now. So let us continue.
I'm really scared. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
I'm sure a lot of people don't want to die.
It's gonna be all right. I'll figure something out. I promise. I promise, okay?
Ooh.
You hear me? I promise.
Very good, and you? Doing well, doing well. Just doing a lot of work at work. Lots of designs. Whew. Gotta get them all done. Gotta get caught up. Oh, my hamster is on some antibiotics now. Okay, so at least they're at least I hope that it's doing something for the hamster. Right now, I know I told you guys yesterday that Sam had like a swollen, I'm gonna say wrist because it was her front paw. But I don't know if it's gone down or not, or if it's still swollen. If anything, we'll, you know, take her to the vet on Friday, make sure nothing's like ruptured or anything like that, because I don't know if it's actually, she's still kind of using it, so I don't know if she's not like in like super much, like a lot of pain, so that's good, but I don't know. So let us continue.
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side of the door.
This is Seven's still short version of his story, by the way.
Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there, fists clenched so tight his knuckles were white.
Oh, are we now at the end of the frickin' story? Oh, now we're at the end of the story.
What happened then?
Come on, man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. Think I want to remember that?
Never seen the third dog. I brought her up like once. She hardly comes upstairs, and she's a quite hefty dog, so she's kind of heavy to pick up. So I think I picked her up once, and you could see her like at the corner of the webcam. But yeah, she's just a mutt. She's a Labrador mix or something like that. Have you played The Witcher? I have played the third Witcher game. Not all the way through, though. I'm getting close to the end, and I was, like, playing with the Gwent cards, and that's why I never actually finished it. Hello, Hammer. How are you? I hope you are doing great. We got started a little bit early because I want to make sure that all this story talking or whatever is not long, because I don't know how much longer we have in this game, and I want to try to finish it tonight.
Yeah. Shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I hadn't remembered.
Hey, are you sure?
Huh?
Look, I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get. So if you could just tell me, did that girl, Akane, really...
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. After a while, the countdown ended, and we heard something. The fire stopped, but we still didn't move.
Oh no. I named my hamsters after Triss, and yes, Triss is the one that's on the antibiotics. I like Trish better than Yen, but yes, I like Trish. I like that name.
Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore.
So Seven's saying she
A few
died.
minutes passed. The door opened.
Oh, I don't know if we want to see what opened in that door.
The boy in the uniform tripped over his own feet running in. We followed, too numb to speak. The air in the incinerator was hot.
I'm sure it's on fire.
Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. The air was wavering, and in the middle of the room, there it lay.
I don't want to know. Don't show it.
The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty. Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
Oh, don't scream in my ear.
Can I ask you one more thing?
What's that?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Kurashiki.
Oh.
Her name was Akane Kurashiki.
Oh, shit.
there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You are correct, Detective. Don't misunderstand me.
Sniffles are gone, and she looks healthy today. I was really concerned when she came on Monday. I still have a little bit of the sniffles, but I sprayed some nasal spray in my nose to keep from being sniffly. So.
I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero? I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but I didn't know it was you.
Damn.
Well, I guess I believe you.
Is your back doing good? Still good. Didn't pick up any boxes. My boss is back from his vacation, so even though I don't have my coworker Dalton there anymore, my boss is back and he's been doing the boxing stuff, so I don't have to worry about it. At least not yet, anyway.
Alright, let me ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki. He's Akane's brother.
So you guys got that? That is Santa. And that is Akane's brother. But Akane died 9 years ago. What? What's up with that?
You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother, but I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different now. I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that connection. As such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a feeling.
Santa is Aoi? Akane Kurashiki, June's brother? There's still a lot we don't know.
Is this the final ending? Okay, well, see, this is the thing. Like I said, or in what you looked up, Rin, was there's 6 endings. We happened to get a pretty good ending the first time around. And I'm pretty certain we may have lucked out to get this. This next ending, because I don't think we would have gotten this ending if we would have not gotten that other ending first. I think all other 4 endings are bad endings, but I'm not certain. I'm thinking that's how it is, but I think there's 4 bad endings, and this one we just happen to get the right endings. But if that's true, it's kind of funny because we're talking about all that morphogenic fields or whatever. The fact that they're saying when one subjects do it the first time, the next generation does it, they do a lot better. And it's kind of like, whoa, wait a minute. Did me playing this however many years ago help me to, like, just, you know, that I end up playing it correctly the first or the second time I played it? It's really, really weird to think about it that way. Aren't you like 5'5"? Who would ask you to pick up heavy boxes? I'm about 5'5", 5'6", somewhere around in there. Depends on what, who's measuring me. Sometimes when I go to the doctor, they're like, no, you're like 5'4", and I'm like, no, I don't think so. But then when I want to pretend like I'm model-ist, if you want to be on America's Next Top Model, you have to at least be 5'6". And so I like to sometimes say I'm 5'6". So if I ever want to be on America's Next Top Model, I could at least try. But yes. And the boxes are full of shirts, so sometimes they're heavy, sometimes they're not. Okay, question. Shouldn't Junpei have known who Santa was as well? Not necessarily. Only because, I don't know. Like, maybe they didn't hang out enough at, like, Maybe they just met at school and stuff. But I feel like if we finish the story, we'll maybe come up with that answer, like why it's like that. I don't know. Let's keep going. So, okay, let's go on.
I mean, like, a lot. But there is one thing I think we can say we know.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
What?
Come on, man, what kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Hey, go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, all right? Cut me some slack.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary project. Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiments. Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant. Musashido, the man who financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister. That's why he killed them.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone. If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it? I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
We know who it might be.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
It's gonna be Ace.
The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
The question was based on Junpei knowing June as a kid, and since it was, yeah, I know that, and I'm trying to, I don't want to ruin the ending or anything like that, but I'm trying to remember how that worked out. But I think we should just keep playing.
The person who planned the Nonary project.
In other words, Ace.
Oh.
What?
What the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is
What?
up.
Shit!
Come on, we need to get out of here.
How?
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit. Come on, let's go.
Alright. No, I don't need that. I need to go this way. No! I need to go through this door. It's unlocked! Yeah! Now we can go back to the library. Hurry up, Junpei, we don't have time. Let's go. Alright, let's get out of this bitch. I like saying that. You guys know that already. You like my shirt? It's got a little dog that has glasses on it and it says geek. Out of this bitch.
Huh. I think the shaking stopped.
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger.
You're right. Let's hurry.
This exit needs the Uranus card too. Hey, Junpei.
Yeah, I know. All right, it's open. Let's go.
Run!
Okay, Neptune Key, let's see if you work. Yes! I think it unlocked. It says incinerator. So this is the incinerator.
This is the first
It
time I've
says
seen it from this side.
incinerator.
Yeah.
So this
think
is
so.
the incinerator. No shit, Sherlock. It says incinerator. More than likely, that's an incinerator.
Then there ought to be a lever near the door.
Yeah, right here.
Pull that and the door should open.
Got it. Let's go.
I wouldn't want to be stuck in there. Crazy. Oh! Oh!
What the hell is going on? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Jumpy, you came to get me.
Of course I did. I made a promise.
I'm so glad you're here. So glad.
Hey, what happened to you?
I'm fine. I just fainted. I wasn't feeling
She's
very
never
good.
feeling good.
I'm feeling a lot better now, though.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. I'm sure I'll be fine. You shouldn't worry about me.
Santa,
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
I don't have it. I got sucker punched and they took the gun.
What? Who took it?
What? Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
Great detective work going on here.
Ace.
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Oh shit!
You have me at a disadvantage. And I don't like that. You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
The pain of prosopagnosia, right?
Another irritating insect. And how do you know that?
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to
Yay.
answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go. First is 1. Give me your hand. 8. And with this, 9.
The ninth
Took
man.
the ninth man's
Kubota's
bracelet.
I believe I've won this game. I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is.
Oh.
What the hell are you planning, Santa?
At any rate, this game ends now. I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. I suggest you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye. Wait! What? Why isn't it opening? One more time.
Damn!
Now open!
Bitch, put your hand on it!
No! What is this? What? The digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Huh, you just made this grand, like, acting thing, like, now I'm going to leave, and it's like, shit, it won't open.
Ah!
Oh, frick, he just got punched or something.
Ugh.
Oh, that was close. Too close. Thank you, Seven.
Don't mention it. Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit. After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces. But if a suspect can't talk, they ain't much good. Once he's locked up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat.
That kind of chat. That kind of chat. Is that what you're doing?
9 years ago? Then you must be...
Yeah, you finally figured it out, dumbass.
Though he kind of took a while to figure it out, too. He's got the goon hand on her.
Ace, you killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait, Nijisaki?
Oh, right. You don't know yet. All right. We'll just go through them in order then. Let's start off with Kubota. You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone. You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. 1. In the Nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous. Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital route, which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself, so that you could make use of its power. In
Oh,
fact,
goodness.
you
I'm
did
in a
use it in the
group
murder
chat.
of
I hope it
Nijisaki.
doesn't... No. 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 Oh, my God. Hold on, guys. I gotta get out of this group chat. I don't know what this is. Hold on a sec, guys. Hold on. Don't like it when I get put in group chats like that. Give me a second, guys. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Sometimes people put me in group chats, so like free PlayStation card, network cards, and stuff like that, and it just like spams up my stuff. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know who it is doing it, but yeah, I'm sorry. If you guys do that to me, I'm gonna leave the group immediately. So please don't do that to me if you guys have me on PlayStation Network.
3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. You needed to silence him before he told anyone.
Yeah, just like group text, I know, right? Welcome back, Michael. Welcome. How are you? Hey. How are you, Michael? How are you?
4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing. You used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know how serious this Nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank? You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen.
It's pretty
That was why you killed Kubota.
heartless.
But he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki. Chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake. That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki?
Yes, it was.
Why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago. You remembered him because he was the blind kid.
Oh, don't tell me I just got another one. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I'm not in this group. Okay, I don't think I am. Okay. Evening, Judah. How are you today? I'm doing very well. How about yourself? Just trying to finish up this game because we are very close to the end, I believe. And I'm pretty certain we played it in the correct order, that we don't even have to do the other routes. Let's see here. I would not, but I do not have PlayStation 4. Well, thank you, thank you. Makes me think of something else. What makes you think of something else? This right here? Are you talking about the game, or are you talking about me getting spam messages?
But his presence made you think. Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me. But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat.
Guys, we've got 12 people watching. If you are enjoying the stream, give this a like, please.
Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him.
But how can the other character move around the ship without the watches? He probably didn't have a watch. Probably not. He probably didn't have a watch. Oh, about the game? Okay, well, let's see. Let's keep playing, and then when we get close to the end, maybe you guys can like tell me what you think or something like that. What game are you going to live stream after you finish this one? I am not certain. I've got tons of games. Friday is going to be Fright Night Fridays, and you guys know that. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep playing Resident Evil or play something different, so I'm not certain. But I'm not sure what we're going to play after this. I may end up playing some Friday the 13th on Saturday, so if you guys want to check that out, I might be playing that. I think, and if I do play that Saturday, I think it's a big bunch of us that do stream all at one time, so I may not be as talkative to the chat, just because I don't want to be talkative in theirs if they're streaming like too much. Like, I don't want everyone to be like, oh, welcome to my stream, welcome to my stream, welcome to my stream. But I feel like I want to stream this game, so if I do stream it on Saturday, like I said, I may not be as talkative to chat because, you know, we've got 3 or 4 other people that might be streaming the same game, so. Hopefully Kingdom Hearts, my favorite hero, is about to show up. Yeah, I need to finish that too. I was planning on doing that last week, but that's when I got sick. because we're at Hollow Bastion. But yes, thank you for reminding me, Dominique, that we need to finish Kingdom Hearts. Ace is a bad guy again? Yes, he is. He is a bad guy. Forever a bad guy.
That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the red. Verified your own number, and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed.
And we know what happened after that.
And then 81 seconds passed. And poor Nijisaki was dead.
Well,
And you mean to say Snake is still alive?
Zero can't take off the watch who everyone is. I love horror games. I started playing Resident Evil 7 before I started watching you, and I've completed it twice. It's not scary anymore for me. Like, when I started playing, like, towards the end of it, I'm like, you know what? It's not scary. It's just, okay, I'm gonna expect this freaking monster to jump out of this thing. Oh, there's gonna be a monster around the corner. So it got kind of, you know, kind of like that. More puzzle games. Those gnomes were pretty creepy. Yes, I want to play Puzzle Agent. Puzzle Agent is awesome. Heck, if we finish this, we might play some Puzzle Agent too. So.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new.
Ha.
Thank you for killing the wrong man. But I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead. Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room. You had been in charge of the Nonary project. Of course you would have known the solution to every puzzle, which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it.
I still love the game though. Yeah.
You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest. One blow was all it took, and then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote. But that wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you.
Damn.
You must have been desperate. But what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace, Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it. But why?
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
Let's see. Number 1. There are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the Nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world.
Dang.
Simply look into the camera and repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please. Zero.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan. Unfortunately for me, you got to it first.
Aw, damn. You heard there's a Tekken 7 coming out in a couple of days? Yes, I have it pre-ordered. I will be getting it Friday. It comes out Friday.
That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning then? Musashido, I mean.
Jesus, Ace is really comfortable with murder. I know, right? It's like... oh, so the game wasn't for something else. LOL.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters.
Oh, the camera. Yeah. Yeah, for something else. It's for sexy time is what it was for.
I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him. But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
So-called witness.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem. I was little more than a puppet, in many ways. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap. But yes, this was a trap. It was Zero's trap. And I fell for it.
Hook, line, and sinker.
I did everything he wanted me to do.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands.
YouTube is a bitch that keeps buffering for me. Is it messing up the stream at all, guys?
All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this Nonary game happened. Am I right, Santa?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any...
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa.
Was doing it really early to me too, but now it's good. Okay.
Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki. No doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, the person who planned the Nonary game this time around was Zero. And Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh? Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids in the Nonary game 9 years ago. I made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing... Nah, I guess there's 2 things you got wrong.
Again. Fuck's sake. Mine is running fine. Ooh.
Number 1, I ain't Zero.
What?
Oh.
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary. But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say 2 things? You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this Nonary game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the Nonary game. To save someone.
Save someone?
Are you guys catching on to anything yet?
You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw... What? What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki? Ugh! Oh, my head! My head, it feels like it's gonna pop.
7! What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I just... Oh!
I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
What was the Nonary Project? I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon? For two organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact. The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these
I like my
invisible
face right now,
fields
like-
to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were two separate locations. One was the
Duckling
gigantic,
invasion!
and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q.
Duckling invasion! Welcome, ducklings! How are you today? Hello, Rob, and hello, Eric, and Hudson, and Sabah, and Dadem, and the I was supposed to say the Hammer Fury. Wait, you are here! You are here! Meta, welcome! Lucky Ducky, thank you! Thank you so much for the raid, the invasion. Got JJ Crackers. Awesome! Thank you guys so much for stopping by. What were you playing? I'm trying to remember if you were you playing Friday the 13th? Were you playing that game? I'm sorry, Joker. I don't know what it is. Maybe you just have to refresh it or open up a new tab or a new window and see if you can get it to work. I'm not sure if you're watching this on PC or on like mobile or something like that, but yes, you might want to try to do that. But yes, welcome Raiders, welcome! We are getting close to the end of this game. Hello, Robo Ron, welcome, welcome. And I was gonna say, Ducky, you probably, I was like, Ducky should not be here yesterday because yesterday, yeah, Santa did a bad thing. I'm sorry, Ducky, Santa did a bad thing, so he was being bad, but now he's explaining what's going on. But welcome guys, thank you so much, yay, hello, yes, hello. That's like exciting, guys. But yeah, you were playing, were you playing Friday the 13th? I'm excited to try to play this weekend with you guys.
You ever have the suspicion that you've been
Hudson
abducted by
Downs
aliens?
just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. You are now a The Alien. Thank you so much. Try watching it in a few seconds behind. Gosh darn it. No, Santa. I know Santa was bad. Santa was very bad.
You ever have the suspicion that you've been
JJ
abducted by
Crackers
aliens?
just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. You are now a The Alien. Welcome. But yes, Santa, remember how, I don't know if you were watching the other one, how Ace had the gun to Lotus's head? He had a gun this time around. But we may actually get to the true ending on this because I may have played it correctly to get to the actual ending. So, but welcome guys, thank you so much. We're gonna continue because we got left on a cliffhanger yesterday, and so we're trying to finish it tonight. Damn it, you're late. I'm sorry, David. We're here. We've been streaming for about 30 or so minutes, but we're here. We still haven't gotten to the end, so we're trying to figure that out right now.
The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones on the Gigantic. They were told to send their answers into the morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic. The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic. I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you?
Being better than ever, a night off. Well, thank you, Rob, for stopping by. I hope you have a great night. Get some sleep.
I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
No, we're not nearly over. There's still a little bit more to it. Believe me, there's still a little bit more to it. That's why I'm trying to get through it.
Where what is going?
Don't play dumb. You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't. How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed? Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well,
Yeah, how did we open it? Because we had prior knowledge.
that's...
He knew because I knew. Junpei was receiving information that I sent to him through the morphic field set. It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures then? Imagine a river that splits into two. Okay, so this is almost like time travel stuff, and time travel is just like real crazy, but let's look at this. Imagine a river that splits into two, like an upside down Y. The river flows from the top to the bottom, from a single stream into two branches. Okay. It only flows in one direction. It can never flow backward. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but never flows backwards. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. I'm trying, just wrap all this around your guys' head. Just think about it. But the people downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I am different. I can manipulate the morphic field set to pluck knowledge from the future. I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about each other. Now, who am I? I am the 9th letter of the alphabet, but I am also 0. No, that's not true. I'm not really 0, not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than 0? 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0. Where did she go? June. No, Akane. Where did you go?
Santa!
Wise Clover. Oh shit.
Freeze.
Someone said, Joker said it was buffering for him on his Xbox. Some other people said it was buffering at the beginning, but it wasn't doing, it now. But I'm not sure where you're watching it on. Guess he picked it up when he wasn't looking, or when we weren't looking. Looks like he's turned the tables on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head.
Get up.
Sure isn't about to take that gun away from him in a minute, is he? What the fuck? Ace isn't putting up with that any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he looks drained. I guess he's going for the door. Huh. He doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
He can't go through any number doors with just 2 people. What the hell is he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? What the hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out. And now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be alright. Well, I guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if the door still opens.
Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
You mean we're trapped?
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
No. No, you can't be serious.
Oh, but he is. Shit, we gotta do something. Maybe we can still get out through the number 9 door. There's the red. Yeah, alright. We can do this. I've just gotta... No, it's not gonna work. There's no way. The 5 of us can't open this door. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 equals 26. 2 plus 6 equals 8. Hey, KJ. How are you today? How are you today? Is there a combination that'll work?
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Yeah, write it all down, because I don't know right now off the top of my head. Sure, why not? I don't think I'm going to need them ever again. Well, she certainly looks purposeful. It looks like she's writing equations, a lot of them. Huh? Oh man, she doesn't look very happy. Hey, what? No need to be ripping pages out like that. Jeez.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
Alright, at least 7's got it away from her. Maybe now I can take a look at what she was writing. Let's see.
What? There's no other way?
So it's 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7. So that means... guess who's stuck in there? Junpei's stuck in there. Looks like she figured it out, though. Man, this is just too cruel.
It's okay. Go.
Lotus.
Come on, you know we can't
Wait.
do that.
I thought... Let me look.
Don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of
No, I thought Lotus was in that.
God damn it, you idiot!
I thought Lotus was in that one. Maybe I'm confused. Looks like she expected that as much as I did.
Without... if you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright?
You're feeling much better? I'm glad. I'm so glad you're feeling much better.
Bad?
Yeah. If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
You're all idiots.
I really thought 8 was missing. I must have been reading wrong. Thank you for letting me know. Act as tough as you want, Lotus. We can still see you're about to cry.
That being said, however, I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave
Right,
Lotus
because
behind.
Ace did the route,
Why?
I trust you remember what
yeah,
happened to Ace?
he tried doing it.
I couldn't, see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the Red.
Oh, yeah.
No! What is this?
What is this?
Why?
Oh my
The
god!
digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Just to see. Why don't we give it a shot?
Give it a shot.
Yes, that is what I said.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
Shit, if we can't get through here and we can't go through the door, we can't get out. The walls are way too high and there's no way in hell we could get to that hole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. All we could do is stand here and stare at the door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end. Or is it? I was watching. I had watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums I heard. Smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness was inside of him. Through the morphic field set, we were resident and we were as one. I was him, and at the same time, I was an observer. It started with a tremendous noise, like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off on the ship we were on. That was when my renaissance with him began. My resident event melted into him, and we became one, inside of Junpei. This sounds weird, but this is what it says. Somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind 9 years in the future. But I didn't lose myself. I was living in 2 realities at once. Once the one in the present and the other was in the future. Perhaps you can think of it as 2 movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. That is why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
That was my brother, Aoi. He was yelling. I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Come on, hurry up!
We ran down a long straight hallway and burst into the large hospital room. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got into a fist fight. Girls watching them began to cry. I want to go home, she cried. I want to go home. Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. Bitch, shut up. It had been 2 hours since the Nonary game began. We were starting to fall apart. But just as all seemed lost, Light started talking. He was blind. 9 years later, we call him Snake.
Hello, everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity. The fights died down, and we gathered around him.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me. Right now, she is over in Building Q, and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket. In his hand were 9 4-leaf clovers.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult. But my sister means a great deal to me. And I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her. Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate. Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover. For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand? If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way.
So, I'm sorry, I'm just like looking.
Did you know that the leaves on the 4-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
So this is what was happening 9 years ago. He gave a clover to each of us. I took one too. Eventually, he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say.
Now, don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before was gone. We were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer, opened several of the number doors, until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 of them, and we found them in a chapel. We split into 2 groups and walked through the doors. Before long, we found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, the room had another number 9, but this time it was for only 1. But if there was only one door, that means only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors.
We began to panic. Then, as if things had not gotten bad enough already,
Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
F is friends who do things together. U is for you and me.
Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That didn't sound good.
Nope, not good at all. My brother Aoi swallowed hard and answered,
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator. And that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
No! Help me!
You ever had the suspicion that you've been abducted
Isaac
by
Flores Rodriguez. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome, welcome. You are now a The Alien. We are trying to finish this game. This is 999. 9 hours, 9 people's, 9 doors. And it's the Nonary games. And we're very close to the end, I believed. But yes, thank you so much, Isaac, for stopping by. Thank you. We are kind of in an intense story mode right now, so sorry if we're not like doing too much, but welcome. Thank you. Let's see here. Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then, high up on the wall, a door opened and a man appeared. He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man, as large as a bear. 9 years later, we would call him 7.
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like 7 said he did. The 4 of us who stayed behind were saved by 7. We crawled through the vent away from the incinerator and slid down into the hall. We came out on the other side of the door. On the wall opposite the door, excuse me, was a set of double doors. We went through those and began to run up the spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona, my brother Oi, Snake, and 7. The other children were the ones who had gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran and ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled upward like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled up ahead on the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they caught up. That was when I realized.
Oh no, where is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present?
I knew I had it with me when we passed through the vent. Then, had I dropped it when we slid out? I had to go back. I had to! But I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me, I'm sure of that. I didn't stop to think, I simply moved. I ran to the central hall and the room that was connected to the other areas of the ship. I hid in the shadows, and moments later I felt a rush of wind as they ran past me up the staircase. Too many cigs. No, not me, not me. I waited until they were out of sight and then I ran. I moved as quietly as I could, down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. I ran into the hallway and looked around frantically.
There it is!
It was just where I thought it would be, sitting underneath the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back towards the stairs and freedom, the door to the incinerator opened and a man stepped out. It was Hongo. Gentaro Hongo. 9 years later, we would call him Ace.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come
No.
back.
His smile made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
I shook my head, eyes wide. Oh no, my battery! Slowly, I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Then I spun around and broke into a run. I felt Hongo's hand close over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
There was an edge of insanity in his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me!
It's getting intense, guys. I shook my body and flailed my arms, desperate to let Hongo let go of me, just flail like a muppet. But I was still only a child that has no match for a man like Hongo.
Stop struggling, goddammit. Do as I tell you.
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Then suddenly,
Akane!
the door to the stairs flew open, and my brother Aoi burst out of it. Behind him came Seven and Snake.
Akane!
He cried my name again as he leapt toward Hongo.
You came back!
I cried out, but then
Ah, you're too late, idiot.
Hongo threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator. The force of it threw me into the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked toward the open number 9 door. Hongo stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, his fists clenched. But those fists never reached Hongo. With the cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hongo glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red and sat next to the door. He reached to his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. He checked the screen, then tossed the bracelets carelessly onto the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by a roadside.
You ever had the suspicion that you've been abducted by aliens?
Joker, thank you for subscribing. Welcome. I thought you were a subscriber already, but welcome. Welcome, Joker. A few moments later. The 2 doors on the side, the 2 doors slid shut as well. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran toward the door with the 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice.
Help me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
What?
What? Then it started again.
Warning. Warning. Emergency Incineration Command has been acknowledged. Incineration will begin.
Okay, so did you guys see there? That was all Akane. And if you guys looked over to the right, which I don't ever look at that because I have a hat covering it, it said Akane Vision over to the side. Now it says Junpei.
18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Holy shit. Man, I knew what I was going to say, but it was one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it.
It's starting.
Santa started the incinerator.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about? It's 9 years this and 9 years that.
She's like,
It's
I'm
not
in the
9
fucking
years
dark,
something.
guys.
Then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments. You aren't making any sense.
We don't know.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise. I'll tell you everything once we
Sorry,
get
I
out of
had
here.
chapped lips. Chapped lips.
But
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
you know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn. What kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means. Well, God damn it. Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What? Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. It's like, I don't know nothing about 9 years ago. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor. It's moving. Oh. What else can I say about it but...
What the hell is that?
Now we're in Kane's.
What is that?
What else could I say? The floor opened up and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least, it kind of did. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I was forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off. Even as more took their place, I forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears. All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei, calm down, alright? Everything's going to be okay. Gah! Man, I wish that thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
Alright, back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
God, we're already tense, lady. That doesn't mean you have to shove people around.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll push buttons. I'm sure that'll... At least it's on now. What's on the screen, though?
What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across the 5x5 grid. The numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle, the incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
Alright, puzzle. How do you work? Aw, man. The goddamn voice again.
Incineration will begin in 13 minutes.
Aw, shit. 13 minutes. Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's going to pop. My heart's pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured down them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry was a face, a frightening, evil face. It was Hongo. How long had he been watching me?
Oh, don't know what to do.
He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled. Hello, Mighty Mouse. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. We are playing 999, which is also 9 hours, 9 people's, 9 doors, and we're very close to solving the last bit of it. But welcome. Thank you for stopping by.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my. How could you call a gentleman such as myself
I would be
a
pretty freaked
terrible
out if that was
person?
looking at me through a
That's
window.
not very nice. I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see? I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Hongo left the room. He scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left wrist, or left hand. The face on my bracelet showed a 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 is 9. I ran to the door with a 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
That's not very nice. I hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you've solved the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Why are you doing this?
Because he's an asshole.
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys. Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't!
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive.
So evil.
It's gonna be quite
I feel
hot
like you
there
guys
in a
aren't
few
talkative
minutes.
in chat because you're paying attention.
I imagine it will
To
be
the story.
very painful.
Blah! His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
I was crying. Great gulping sobs broken by hiccups shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't. I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out.
What I was going to do, didn't know. I didn't know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart soared in my chest. Or roared, excuse me. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself into pieces. I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me! Jumpy! Help me! Help me! Help me! Jumpy! 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 Please! Help me! Jumpy!
Akane?
Akane!
Who the hell is Akane?
Lotus like, I'm in the fucking dark. I don't know anything.
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Oh, damn. Lotus and Seven and Lotus didn't understand. I know I'm gonna need this piece of paper, so I'm gonna get it ready. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me, And I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
Fuck. Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her. Shit.
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course. But I heard his voice, heard it so clearly. Like he was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
Back and forth. That's her. She's there. Then that means...
Akane! Akane!
Are you in the incinerator right now?
Yes, I am! How did you know?
I couldn't believe that he knew that. We're going back and forth, so sorry about the whole flashy thing of going back and forth. Now I understand what Santa meant.
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. And I get everything now. Wait, did something happen to Seven? I wasn't here, so how did he know Connie? He was a detective. He remembered. He had amnesia, but he remembered that he was a detective trying to find the missing kids 9 years ago. He remembered everything. At last, I finally understand what it all means. I know why the Nonary game was held today. I know why there was a why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All for this planned out to lead to... All of this planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is... 0 is... Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. That means that there's only one thing for me to do. Even if all of this sort of... Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her, no matter what.
Incineration will begin
Sorry, I'm like fiddling with this right now. The voice reminded me how much time I had left.
Jumpy!
Wait, what? What, Michael? What? What's going on, Michael?
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, all right? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, all right? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. I felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with the feelings for him. Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. Is Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Lotus, I didn't mean to snap, but there looks like there's more at stake here than your pride. I apologize. I'll apologize later, alright? Now, let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all around the grid. Okay, while this is it, I'm gonna fucking write this shit down. And I actually have stuff right here, so I can actually make a box. It's 1, 2, 3, 5 across. Okay, so let's do this. While I have that sitting there, I'm gonna make a box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I'm sorry. I'm trying to go ahead and get this prepared. I don't think it's actually timed because if it was, we'd be fucked. We would be so fucked. Alright, I'm making all of this. Da, 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 da. Okay, so we got 5S7 P8 3 6 3. Game over. Yeah, I know, right? 8 1 R3. Ooh, put that in the wrong spot. 3 W, and then we've got the numbers 1. I think that's 1A 3S 5 0 or 7D. We would have died a long time ago if it was actually. I know, right? We've already done bypassed the whole 9 hours or whatever. I think the panels are out of order, so I just need to switch these out. Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. I'll just have to try it.
Just think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
All right. Seek a way out. All right, guys. I'm not gonna want any answers, please. I'm gonna see if we can figure this out myself first. So let me go to the R1 and see what it says. Okay, so... Okay, I'm gonna have to rewrite this out again because I don't want to mess up what I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4. S7, 7. 6P. 4, 8, 9. Heather, okay, I'm just going counting. Oh my god, hurry the fuck up, 15 minutes later. Heather, okay, and got it. Alright, Connie, you're free. Connie? Connie? Fuck. I messed that up, man. Okay. It's not actually time, so thank God. We ourselves are supposed to be the characters, but we're not in a dangerous situation where it's life or death right now, so that's why we get unlimited time. Let's see here. 2, 8, 9, 1, 9, W, 9, 3, 2, R. Okay. So, looking at this, we can touch these. Oh, that's how that works. Okay, so we can switch them out like that. So let's reset it. So we can't touch this one. That one cannot move. That one cannot move at all. Oh, I know. 2 + 2 is 4. Not quite. So we cannot move one out of the way. When I pressed the hint, numbers appeared in the empty spots on the grid. They're all single digits. I get the feeling the numbers changed when I switch out the yellow squares. But this square at the bottom, why is it blank when I press the hint? Which one? Oh, that one down there? Pressing the button makes the numbers disappear. Looks like I can turn them on and off. There is something special meaning to there being 2 modes? What could it mean? What could it mean? Yeah, it kind of ruins the game. How am I supposed to feel a sense of urgency if I can run through this game at my leisure? The game would have been much better if the puzzles were timed, in my opinion. Hello, Marlon. Welcome, welcome. No problem. We're on the last puzzle, I think. Very last puzzle. You missed a whole bunch of stuff that went down. And we're still in the middle of it going down, considering we're in an incinerator and we only have how many minutes? 10 now? Is it 10 or less than that? 6 minutes. We've got 6 minutes, but technically we're not timed, so what could it mean? Okay. So let's say if we switch this, right? So, we're thinking we need to get all the blue numbers maybe to say 9. So let's say D. D is what? D is a 13. D is 13. Okay, let's see here. -1 + 1. When I flip it an empty spot in the bottom right, does that mean they're supposed to match? Maybe I need to make all the numbers in the squares the same. Okay, so we need to make all the blues, I'm pretty sure, 9. Because right there, the number 1 that is stuck by itself is... it can't move, and all those are 9 right now. But we have to move some other stuff to make sure everything else is number 9. So I'm pretty sure W's good where it's at. And 3 is good where it's at. I'm gonna say 1 is good and 3 is good. But how are they getting that? How are they getting that is the problem. Let's see here. Eight, 6, 9. Okay, hold up. Let me try something. 6 + 9 + 2 + 2. That's 4. That's 15. 15 + 4 = 9. 18. That's not right. Where's my calculator? We're gonna finish this tonight. We are finishing it tonight. I need my calculators. I need to do maths. Let's do the maths. Okay. We got 6. Excuse me. 6 + 9 + 2 + 2 is 19. 9 + 1 is 10. That's not right. That's not right. Ugh, my nose. That's not right. I was thinking it was the numbers around it, but I don't think that's right. 6 plus... No, let's try this. No. Maybe... Oh, wait. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. Maybe it's not the blue numbers. Maybe it's the yellow numbers. Let's see. 1 + 6 + 8 + 3. Yes, that's what it is. It's the shit. I'm pretty sure it's the I can't even think. The yellow numbers. The number 9. Okay, right here. Right here where I have the 1, right? You got 1, you got 6, you got 8, and 3. You add all those together, it equals 18. And 1 + 8 is 9. So if we do that with the other ones, that's the same thing. That's it. That has to be it. 7. Okay, hold up. I'm glad I'm getting it. 7 + 8 + 3. That's it. That's it. Okay, so we have to make all of the whatever's touching the yellows have to make the number in the middle 9. Hello, Footman. Welcome. How are you today? We are trying to finish this puzzle, and we are not. We've kind of just figured it out, so hopefully we can figure it out all the way. So R is considered, let's see here. So we have an S. S is considered 28 in this. We have a W. Let's see, we have an R too. And a P. So we have P. P equals 27, 26, 25. P equals 25. Love how excited she gets. I'm so excited! I figured it out. Because normally I'm just like, how do I do this? R is 27 and W is 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So W is 32. So I'm pretty certain I want to keep those where they're at. Pretty certain that's where I want to keep those. So let's say we want to keep these numbers here. I got to think of something with 8 and 3. I mean 8 and 6 to equal, let's see here. 8 plus 6 is 14. To get to 18, I need 4 more. Oh, we've got letters down here too. We got letters down here. So we have A, which is 10. And we have another S. We got 2 of these. So we got 2 of these. And then we got D. D is... and I'm pretty sure that's an O. I want to say it's a 0, but I don't think it is because we're dealing with actual numbers. So an O is 24, and D is 13. All right, so this might take some getting around it, but these corner pieces only have 3, so they have to be high numbers. So if they're high numbers, not necessarily high numbers, but higher numbers. So let's switch out. We're going to switch out these right here. We're going to keep 8 and 3. 8 and 3 is 11, right? 8 plus 3 is 11. And so we need, let's see here. We need 7. So let's switch out this with this. That equals 9. Okay, we've got that. So we've got the whole bottom row figured out. The whole bottom row. So if we keep 8 and 3, 8 and 6 here, we need to keep those. We need to change this. There's 3 plus 8 plus 6 is 17. We could do 2. No, 1. We want to switch this out with A. Or, no, not 10. We want to switch out with 1. Okay, so now we got that corner. Now, got 1 plus 5 is 7. And then S is 1 plus 5 plus 7. I mean, not 7. S is 28. 34. 3 plus 4 is 7. So that's correct. So we need actually... let's move this. Let's make this... we need this to be R. We need this to be R. No, we don't need that to be R. It says password at the bottom. It's going to say password. Slow and steady wins the race. I know, right? So, I need to move. Hold up. It needs to say password at the bottom. Ah! We got it! Success. Please enter password. Alright, we gotta enter password. Ah, guys! We figured it out! I'm so excited! Hit the enter button, bitch! No, what? What? Enter password. I see 2 things here. Wait a minute. It's not password? Enter password. Is the password not password? Hold up. I'm confused. And password. Is it 9? Maybe it is 9. I thought password was password. It's a trick. Oh, too far. Too far, too far. Nope, not that. Okay, let's try password. I'm inputting password now, right? Are there any hints? What the hell am I supposed to input here? Is it not password? Facepalm. I know, I messed up. I messed up. Hold up, I'm gonna try something. There was a space at the end. There was a space, so hold up. Is there a space in this? No, there's not. Can I back out of it? I'm afraid to hit. I can't hit anything, so I have to figure it out. I have to figure it out. Okay, I'm just gonna put in a bunch of things. Maybe it's a Kane. And maybe it's Junpei. I don't know. Maybe it's 0. No. Zawardo. Zawado. Put it in too many times, we dead. No. The screen appears after I solved the last puzzle. Maybe the hint was in that one. Yeah, I thought it was password. Hey, Steve, how's it going? How is it going? Is it 0? Just zeros? All zeros? Hold up. Let me look at what I wrote here. No. Ah! I know it. I know it. I know it. Give me a... No. Do I know it? I thought it was maybe the numbers, but it's not the numbers. It's not the numbers. Crap. You had the right answer, just wrong format. Well, I thought it might be numbers, but... Let me look at it real quick. 2 and 5. Where's my thing? There it is. 2 and 5. 7. Let's try it like this. 7, 1. 2 and 8 is 10. 1. 3 and 2 is 5. 24. 6. Wait, PASSWOR. R 27. 9. 4? Nope. Larry is screaming. It's just a 9? Is it? Is it just 9? Really? Oh, it's the...
Yes, that's it.
I was doing something like that. So, I was overthinking it. I was so overthinking it.
Akane, did you get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did! Now I just have to press enter!
I so was overthinking it.
Then what the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
Okay, I will!
I hit the enter key.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed.
Well, I didn't know those numbers, like, how they got those at the bottom. I really still don't know how they got those numbers at the bottom unless they did what I just did. I don't know. Anyway, continue.
Incineration system has been disabled.
Jumpy! It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I had left disappeared and I collapsed to the floor. For a while, I just lay there laughing and crying and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst. I'm gonna need to go back and look and see exactly how, like, it said at the bottom, but I didn't get a chance to actually look to see what it said, so I can't believe I did that, but I'm so glad, so glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. No, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Akane! Sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
Hang up.
Oh, of course, that's fine.
I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind. Push the button!
Now.
Well, Seven and Lowe's didn't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei, are you...
Okay.
Ah, shut it.
Right, okay, so maybe they didn't have a reason to be pissed off. So what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here it goes. Wait.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
What the shit? Why isn't it
Oh,
stopping?
shit. Okay, maybe I didn't hit it hard enough. Just hit it again, and again, and again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on? I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. So why the fuck isn't the thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Oh, shit. Wait, of course. That's what the numbers, wait. That's what the numbers that showed up after the puzzle mean. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Snake, Clover, me, 7, and Lotus. Then, door 9. No, that's it. The number on the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
Holy shit, of course. Then we just have to put the right number into the red.
Incineration will begin in
So it's actually, hold up. Should be 26. Is the, or maybe not. Maybe, or no, it's an 8. I don't know. We'll find out.
30 seconds.
We'll find out in just a minute.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. We don't have that much time. Man, I sure hope they can trust me one more time, or they're fucked. Okay, hold up. Real quick, I'm gonna go to this shit because, yeah, hold up. Give me a second. Digital roots, medical record about Alice, numerical. Picture taken 9 years ago. Yeah, we got picture. Special functions, calculator controls, flow chart controls. I thought there might be something I need. It's actually a backwards P or an upside down B or whatever. Alright, no time to explain, just
Quick,
go.
Verify your numbers on the red.
Verify? Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify!
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do
Just
it!
do it! Hurry, 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 hurry!
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds.
Oh shit!
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Central gate has been opened. The incineration system has been disabled.
Oh, thank fucking Christ. No time to be happy, time to go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go, go, go!
Come on, guys, move it! Okay, they're all through. Move it, Junpei. Just in time. And there goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. You're not done. We still gotta find the dead.
Shit.
Oh shit. You changed the route number to 8 with the computer.
Looks like we made it, huh?
Man, that guy sure can laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap, but...
Akane? Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing. But nothing. The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
I cried his name even though my voice was almost gone for screaming, and leapt into his arms.
Oh, oi!
Akane!
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. And I cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. It was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go, and I held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt this warmth from another human being. It seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay in his arms forever, but I couldn't. The moment I'd passed through the door, my bracelet had begun to count down to death. I leapt from him and looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get to it and scan all the bracelets. I left the ones Hongo dropped on the scanner panel. Is that what Connie was feeling was so hot in the last run? I don't know. I think so. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's exactly what it is, because she kept going between the different consciences, I guess, or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about. That was it. I took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective we called 7 in 9 years, and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. Well, the blind guy, Snake was not looking at you because he is blind. They seemed to be utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
Alright, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
I was right. It was time to get moving. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. We took off running up the spiral staircase to freedom. Time for more running. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder they're running so hard. My heart's beating so fast I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. Is 7 talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8. It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
I knew it had to do with the base thing.
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12,
Right.
D is 13, and so on.
Right, that's what I have written down.
So what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same. So, I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16.
Uh-huh.
H is 17.
Uh-huh.
I is 18.
Uh-huh.
J is 19.
Seven's face.
K is 20, L is 21, M
N is 23. O is 24. P is 25.
Yeah, and? What comes after that?
That's what I was looking at. It was a Q. It was a Q.
Oh,
Q.
26.
And what does that mean?
That wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q. A fucking lowercase q.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
More running. God, my thighs are killing me. I swear, any moment now, I'm gonna tear a muscle. Which 2 and 6. Ah, I had it in my head. Okay, so I had it in my head. I was looking at the Q, and I was like, "What number is that?" And I said, "Look." I wrote it down right here. I wrote down 26. I just didn't add them together to equal 8. That's why I didn't get the fact that all their numbers was that. I had it written down, but I just didn't have enough time to do it because I really didn't need to do it because they did it themselves. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are going to burst. Maybe it's just a short rest. No, can't stop. Don't have time. Come on, legs. There can't be any more of these steps left. Let's run. Run. Like a bullet down a rifled barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally. Phew. Jesus, I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Jeez, they're doing a lot of talking while running. I know, right? Pull yourself together. You're almost there.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes. We're finally here.
Please do.
Sure, you look like a big, heavy door, but you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. Charlotte, quit it. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. Boob jiggle physics on the still image. This is the future. What's funny is this game is super old too. You're gonna open, and you're gonna open now. I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was always. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace, and not only because my brother and I were back together again, thanks to the huge detective and all 9 of us who had been kidnapped. We were able to escape the gigantic. On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline as the ship sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed across the ocean, and then it was gone. What's your cat doing today? He was scratching the floor. Why are you scratching the floor? I whispered.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was over. It was finally over. Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This is only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years. There's more to it, guys. Yes, finally, air. Gah. Damn, the sun is bright. I can barely see anything. Huh? I gotta admit, doesn't look quite like... Wait.
No way.
No way. You have got to be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
the mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in Building Q.
We're building Q. Sure enough, that's a desert out there with mountains and all around it. Hello there, sun. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Didn't I just hear something fall? Right, our bracelets. No way! I know, right? No way! Come here, Charlo. You're gonna enjoy the rest of the stream with us. Ugh. I guess I never really got a good look at the other side of one of these. Let's see what's inside of you. Just a little electronic chip, like an ATM. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with. Figures.
Connie.
Jumpy.
Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl. I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. Guys, I don't know. Okay, so we beat this route, guys. We beat this route. But I'm wondering if what I know is going to happen, or if we actually do have to get all endings to get what I know in my head is something else. God, those tits are fucking great. I'm gonna be motorboat the shit out of my wife when she gets home tonight. Yes, so I feel bad, Steve. You didn't get to see all the shit that went down. What the fuck, is that it? No, I'm thinking, unless I'm wrong and you have to play all the other routes, there should be something at the very end of it. There should be something at the very end of it. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You may actually have to get all of the other endings. What, we don't get to see the get back together? The true ending? We're gonna let the credits roll through real quick. Hello, Arnold. I like your little, is it a hamster? It looks like a cute little hamster. Welcome, Arnold. How are you? I like it. It's a cute little hamster. This is actually the bad ending, actually. Does everyone die? Everyone fucking dies. Let me see if it's gonna show what I think it's gonna show.
Are you okay?
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down at town as the sun set slowly.
How does it look then?
He was half serious and half joking. I thought about it for a minute first.
Let's see. It looks like you kissed just
Oh my god, his face!
growing and growing.
What does that even mean?
Jumpy grinned and...
Ow, 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 ow.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
I do like it's cute little hamster. It's cute.
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
Look at the Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing is pretty smooth riding. Sure, was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building, keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in and now here we are, screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed into the back seat here. I still can't believe we let her drive.
Woohoo! This is so fun! This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around. And there's no speed limit.
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
Sure thing.
Ooh, shit. God damn it, she doesn't have to drive so fast. Man, I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. Well, sure throwing up a lot of dust. It was a couple hours after we run into junior high school students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of those hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. Hell, fuck no! I'd kill those fellas. Fuck them. Beat them to shit. The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them furious.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
I would beat the ever-living crap out of them. Then he jumped on them. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
Why was Snake wearing so second if there was a desert? What would have happened if the 9 hours ended? Why isn't there a new photo sack? He was wearing just a robe. Probably would it, if it was really trying to invoke danger, maybe it just would have filled up. But other than that, I think it was just all to impose danger, and I don't know if it was actually going to actually do anything. The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy sprawled on the ground with a face covered with big swelling lumps.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth. Wait, he stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen. Okay, because I was about to say, isn't your mouth just open anyway? It's a hole? That was weird for me to read that.
Yeah, I guess I could've.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up.
That's
real
right,
good.
beat him up. Beat him up.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Oh, you mean the bunnies?
Yeah, the bunnies.
Did we still have something about the bunnies at the very beginning of this that I don't remember about? He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it into the wind.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits. I couldn't forgive them for that, so I... Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Of course, they probably don't know any more than I
Like
do.
Ace. Well, I guess I should say Guitaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary project?
Because he's fucking crazy.
Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah, well, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
It's still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. His eyes just look empty, no emotion. He looks like he's about to give it up. I wonder if he even cares what happens to him anymore.
Hey, were you listening to us?
Yeah, go on ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You could at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces. I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces.
I mean, that is kind of sad that he can't see it, but he didn't have to freaking kidnap children and
Peering
stuff.
into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
That's it?
Yes. If you want to put it simply, but if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I could supply that as well. You see, the human collective consciousness...
I think that's enough out of you, pal. Time for the tape to go back on.
All right. So what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Well, somebody's a little nosy.
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, you see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him when he finally slipped up. During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Sounds like Hongo has something to say. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Madrigora of the family Solanaceae. I was able to extract the
See, Ace was a
particular
good guy
alchemy.
after all. Eh, not really.
I used that extract. Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
Shit, this is going on forever. Tape's going back on, Hongo. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride. I'm trying to finish this up.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is for you, doll. His name is Junpei.
Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm towards me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn, small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, so that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea, then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much? I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and I just thought I'd, you know...
Aww.
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June, then?
Okay. So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe. So I give this, it me. So we always together.
Oh, Jumpy.
Aww.
If something bad, then
Okay,
hold
you don't need to keep talking like that.
I go wherever you are. So here, take.
I reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face, and I fell onto June's tiny yarn
Oh, Jumpy.
body.
I'll never forget you.
Aww.
I promise.
Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
The sky was beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat bathed in the warm light of the evening, just the two of us leaning against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one, the lights of the town began to flicker on. Cornball Jumpy. There's still one thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and almost the only one that's really that important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on Gigantic, but she's still alive now, as June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the morphogenic field and saved her 9 years ago? Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then how did I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense. He's blind. He couldn't have seen the body. But Seven, he said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe that's not it at all. There is one other logical explanation. Was what you told me was the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No. No way. He couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there. There's somebody next to the road.
Huh?
What?
Oh, goddamn! Who is that? The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert around her rippled the heat. Standing there on the shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and a thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. End! The end! Oh my gosh, guys. We were able to play that in such the right way and not get any of the bad endings. Ah! So excited! We got it. We got it, guys. Hot damn. Hot damn. What the fuck? You missed? You missed it? There was a little someone on the side of the road, and that was Alice. Alice. Ah! But yes, it was Alice. It was Alice, and we got the real ending. We got the real ending. Guys, so awesome. We got the real ending. See, I was wondering whether or not we would actually get to see Alice at the end. Wow. Cool. We got it. We got it. And technically, okay, technically, it showed that we had 2 other endings. The first one is like I said, the best ending you can get. The other one that had the coffin next to it, let's see if I can show it to you guys. This right here, the coffin, the reason we were able to go ahead and not get that ending and it end right there is because the way we did the other ending. We were able to do that, and so we were able to completely skip past the coffin one, because if we didn't do that and we got to the coffin, we wouldn't have remembered the number to open it up, and so it would have just ended there. So we got the good ending. Yay! I'm so excited. So there's obviously there's more endings. You could go this way, and that's an ending, and you can go this way, and that's an ending, and you can go that way, and that's an ending. But they're really they're bad endings, pretty sure. They're bad endings. I know one of them for certain what happens, but I don't want to say what happened, because I don't know if you guys want me to play them other ones, like get to the end and show you guys what it is, because we never actually went through this door. We never went through these 2 doors yet. And even though we did get the true ending, we never went through them. So, yes. That is, I think it's so crazy to think of, like, the whole concept of the game, and the fact that the whole concept of the game goes across this morphogenic field. And I feel like, because I've played this game before, and I really do not remember, like, hardly, I remember the storyline, but I don't remember exactly how to necessarily solve all the puzzles. But for some reason, it was like, I didn't necessarily know to go that route. It was like, you guys knew to go that route, because I asked you which doors I should go through. So, like, because of this whole morphogenic thing, maybe you guys kind of had an inkling to go through these certain doors so that we can get the endings like this and not hit the bad ending. It's so crazy to think about that. It just, like, blows my mind. Blows my mind. Alright, guys. So, we are done with this new obscure foreign game like Root Litter, though. Yeah. These games are fun. I love these games. So, we are done with this game. I don't think there's anything else we can do. We can hit back and let's go to the main menu, I think. Oh, what's this? Wait, hold up a sec. What is this? Am I missing out on something? I know, I think it's just the opener. Or, I don't know. What's it doing? It's freaking me out. I don't know. It's counting down, but maybe it's just like the opener to the game. I'm watching it, though. I got super loud. Did it start all over? Yeah, it started all over. Okay, it started all over. I was like, what the heck is this? Would you like to save? No. Would you like to quit? Yes. Okay. I was like, what the heck is all this? Am I streaming tomorrow? No. My next stream, let me go to chat with stream real quick. I have off tomorrow, and I will be streaming Friday. We will do a scary game, and may have something special set up. I'm not sure yet. I haven't figured it out yet. So, I'm going to see if anybody is streaming right now. Let me check real quick. Let's see here. Wizark is screaming. Streaming? She is streaming. Let's see here. Wizark is streaming. Let's go visit Wizark. We haven't visited Wizark in a while. Let's do it. So let me give you guys Wizark's. You guys all know Wizark. She is awesome. Where is my chat? And we are going to go over here and raid her. We didn't get to raid yesterday because I was trying to finish the game and stuff. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna raid her. She is playing Battlegrounds right now. So let me pull. And we gotta do the hashtag the alien raid. Maybe when I have more time, we'll find someone new to raid. But right now, because it's very late for me, we're going to go ahead and raid Wizark. So let me close this out, or minimize it. Where's my raid? There we go. There we go.
Is it 8 times? Pick it up. Level 3, that is good.
I hope she doesn't get shot while we're raiding her.
6-2, we will recover. Oh no! Sorry to hear that you're sick, Spy. That sucks. What? Hashtag the alien raid!
Yay!
Hey everyone! Hello, Rehthea. Welcome to the stream, guys. How you guys doing? Well, I don't care if I die at this point. We got Marlin, Dominique, Rehthea herself. Hammer of Fury. Deck Jr., Arnold, Steve, Larry. Thank you guys so much for the raid. That is so awesome of you guys. Guys, if you guys don't know who Rehthea is, go and check her out. That was a strong raid. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yay!
Welcome to the stream, guys.
Awesome.
Shoot him in the ass. If I have the opportunity, I'm going to. And how about not using that type of language to play Doctor?
Awesome, guys. That's also, we were able to rate her.
Player Battlegrounds unknown. I started recording 4 gameplay videos.
Oh. She jumped! We made her jump. Oh my goodness. That made me laugh. She jumped.
I'm afraid for most of last week, a pretty scary game. I haven't heard about that.
Oh my goodness.
Is it a good game?
Alright, guys. Thank you so much for raiding with me. You hate that you can't do this one. I'm sorry. You can't do it on the phone. Most of the time I'm on my computer, obviously, so when we raid. But still leave some questions unanswered. There may be some more through the other doors that we need to figure out. Like I said, to fully understand the whole grasp of everything, you might have to go through the other routes. But we basically got the whole idea. Like, who Zero was, why are they doing this, and all this kind of stuff. So, yes, it is awesome. So exciting. Friday, we are doing Fright Night Fridays. We're going to bring that back because I was sick last Friday, but we are bringing it back. We're going to play some scary games, and we're going to drink some alcohol. It'll be a lot of fun. So I hope to see you guys Friday, and I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for joining us, or joining me on this, 999. If I had more time, I would ask you guys your opinion and stuff like that. But if you're on Discord, come check me out on Discord, and we can discuss the game and the whole, just the whole idea of this entire game, how it works and everything like that. But I hope you guys have a great night. Keep gaming, and I'll catch you guys later.